Students, today we are going to start chapter 8, circulatory system and excretory system. In the chapter we have studied skeletal system and nervous system. So this is the continuation of that part. Here this is the get set activity. You have to read this question and write the answer. This you have to do on your own. So now, again two very important systems of the body. Each part of our body needs oxygen, food and water to grow and repair itself. What we need oxygen, food and water to grow and to repair our body parts. The food and water that we take in and the oxygen we breathe in have to be sent to all body parts. Okay, food, water, oxygen we all take through oxygen we take through our nose, and food, water we take through our mouth, and this has to be reached to each and every part of the body. And the system which transports all this to the body, circulatory system, transports oxygen and water throughout the body, is called the circulatory system. Okay, our body also produces waste. Okay, whatever we eat, breathe, everything, in everything we have some or the other type of waste material, so it needs to be removed. If it is kept inside the body, then it will create diseases. So this system that removes waste materials from the body is called the excretory system. In this chapter we will learn about the circulatory system and the excretory system. So first is circulatory system. So this is our circulatory system, and the main parts of circulatory system are heart, blood and blood vessels. The heart, blood and blood vessels are the main parts of the circulatory system. Now we will study about heart, human heart. It is a strong muscular organ. Obviously it is very strong, and it is a pumping machine. It pumps blood. It contracts and relaxes continuously to pump blood to all the parts of the body. It continuously works, stops. Okay, the heart lies between the lungs, slightly towards the left. It is not in the center, it is slightly towards the left. It is about the size of our fist. The size of our heart is about the size of our fist. Okay, now next part is blood. Blood is a red fluid that flows in the blood vessels. We all know blood is a red colored fluid, and it carries oxygen to all the parts of the body and collects carbon dioxide. Blood carries carbon dioxide and other waste from them. From them means from all the body parts. It also carries nutrients and other substances. So all these things blood carries with it. What? Oxygen, and it collects carbon dioxide, it collects other wastes, and it also carries nutrients and other substances. Now comes the blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types. First is arteries, veins, capillaries. Arteries, their job is to carry blood from the heart to the rest of the body. It pumps blood from heart to the rest of the body. From heart to all the parts of the body, the nerves which goes, they are called arteries. You can see here arteries. They are very thick and broad. Okay. Then veins. Veins carry blood from different parts of the body to the heart. Means from the body to the heart for purification. The blood is carried by veins. These are the veins. And now this small nerves, they are called the blood capillaries. Both arteries and veins branch off to form very fine tubes called capillaries. They are the smallest of blood vessels. And what is their job? Their job is to all exchange of gases, nutrients and waste takes place through capillaries. This is its job. Okay, so the main parts of nervous system: heart, blood and blood vessels. Okay, now how blood flows in the body. Veins bring blood to the heart from all the parts of the body. Now these veins, what do? They bring blood from the blood from all the parts of the body and takes it to the heart. And why it takes it to the heart? Because this blood contains carbon dioxide, which is a waste gas. Then heart pumps this, then heart sends this impure blood to the lungs, where it gets mixed with oxygen and carbon dioxide is removed. Then this oxygenated blood comes back to the heart. Then lungs again send these oxygenated blood to the heart, and then this heart pumps this oxygenated blood to all the parts of the body. This is how the blood flows inside the body. While moving through the blood vessels in the digestive system, the blood picks up, when the blood flows through digestive system, it picks up nutrients and transport them to all the parts of the body. Whatever we eat is broken into simpler parts, and its nutrients are taken by the body, and these nutrients are absorbed by the blood and taken into the parts of the body. Now, the blood also collects waste from the liver and other parts in similar way and helps in removing them from the body. The blood, when reaches to the liver and all other parts of the body, it takes all the waste materials from it, sends it to a particular place for removal. This cycle goes on. This diagram you have to draw in your copy. Circulation of blood in the body. All the impure blood comes to the heart. Veins take all the impure blood to the heart, and this blood is then pumped to the lungs, where it gets mixed with the oxygen, and this oxygenated blood is then sent back to the heart, from where it is sent to all the parts of the body.